We need to do Star Fox 2. Star Fox 2 is the anomaly. Extremely innovative, and it really pushed out like as much power as you can get out of the Super Nintendo and the Super FX chip. But ultimately shit-canned. For as much as I wanted Star Fox 2 rodents in space, when I actually played it years later, I was like, oh. Oh. I understand why you canceled this. 10 frames a second, sometimes dipping down to 5. Also, the thing about this game that's kind of weird is you don't choose a path. You don't have a specific kind of mission set. It's almost roguelike. Like, you play like a half hour, 45 minutes, and you complete a run, and then you can keep doing that. It's launching an assault on Corneria. The inclusion of this game on the system is really, really weird. But it's a selling point. So you've got different ships. This was something I always thought was kind of cool. Peppy and Slippy have weird looking... I don't know if they're what they're called. So... everyone's got R-wings except Peppy and Slippy. Pep and Falco. It's a defensive variant of the R-Wing. Interesting. Apparently they have special abilities too. And again, I've only ever played this for a little bit years ago. I don't remember it very much. So you get to select where you want to go, and then you fight the things. So I'm gonna fight a missile now. And it's like kind of all range mode, where the first game wasn't at all. The first game was on rails. This game is more all range mode from Star Fox 64. So the benefit to the all range mode is that it creates some more interesting mission styles. But then, you know, trying to aim in 360 degrees with a D-pad. What's so crazy about that? Also, I don't know if there's a way to get a non-cockpit view. Charge shot. That was not in Star Fox 1. You have to hold select. Oh, okay, thanks. They removed the lock-on that was in the Star Fox 2 beta. You have to manually aim. Oh, shit. Boy. I don't... Oof. Yeah, I don't like the third person at all. It's kinda shitty. Oh boy, yeah, here's those frame rates. Can I go in? Oh, isn't this the chicken walker mode? Oh, not yet, not yet. So now I'm forced into third person? There we go. Yep. Star Fox Zero, anyone? So this is weird. You strafe with with right and left, and you turn with L and R. Oh boy, this is really hard to play. It seems like the shots automatically lock on, or like your reticule, when you get close to something, it'll just kind of lock on. Definitely ahead of its time. Between the, like going on runs, transformations, all range mode. Like, there's a lot of things in this game that looked way too far into the future. Are the controls worse than Star Fox Zero? No. I know. Falco, do you have to be in the middle of the screen to tell me this? Trying my best. Okay. Can't let that hit Corneria. How are you enjoying it so far? Eh. I mean, it's no Star Fox Adventures. You know, that game is not actually that bad. It really isn't. It sucks as a Star Fox game, but as Dinosaur Planet, it's okay. Star Fox Assault I liked. Oh shit, serpent deployed. I guess I'm gonna intercept the serpent. Leon of the Star Wolf Wing here. I am the great Leon. That's right, introduction of Star Wolf. God damn, is it hard to hit charge shots. I don't know why they removed the lock-on function. This game desperately needed a lock-on function. Music is kind of cool at least, but yeah, this isn't a whole lot of fun. The on-rail stuff of the original was a lot more interesting for the limited technology. It was too easy with the lock-on. Yeah, I believe that. A choice would have been nice. Oh yeah, Leon's dead. Make no mistake, I just murdered Leon. Nice. Down to a fucking silky smooth 5 frames a second. Ugh. Rattlesnake! Rattlesnake! Bolf just asked a really good question. Do you think Kid You would have enjoyed this game? I would have found a way to make it work. I probably wouldn't have liked it as much as I liked Star Fox 1. But I think I still would have liked it just because it was Star Fox and because if it was endlessly replayable, as they say it is, then yeah, I probably would have enjoyed it, sure. Wow, you're dead already? What's your opinion on Star Fox Assault? I think it's a solid Star Fox game. Nothing is as good as 64. Planet Cannon? Well, we still haven't passed Star Fox 64s. So I would say 64 is my favorite. Assault is probably maybe next. I never played Command. Zero had so much potential, and I think it's still pretty decent once you get used to the controls. Zero could have been the best Star Fox game if they didn't focus on the dual screen gimmick. I really do believe that it was an excellent framework for a game, and, you know, I would have liked to have had options on how to play it. Command is this with good frame rate? Yeah, look at those 5 frames. Music is pretty cool here. And we need some smooth music because nothing else is smooth. Yeah, this is tough. This is tough. Tough to look at. That's not what you want to hear in your video game. I think I would have known something was off. Because there were a couple games. There was like a mech game on the Super Nintendo. Oh, I see. There was like a mech game that was, that used the Super FX chip that was 3D that I rented, and I just knew something was wrong. Like, it was not fun. And it kind of reminds me of this. Was it Vortex? Yeah. I guess after Star Fox, I was like, oh man, 3D is awesome, and I rented Vortex, and I was just like, I didn't really know better, but it was a one-time rental only. You know, when you're a kid, it can be a little difficult to know if you're playing a shitty game, or if it's just the style and I'm bad at it. This is better than that, though. But yeah, if it weren't for the historical significance, like if this game just was released, I don't think it would be on this collection. I think it would have been a forgotten about footnote in this series. In this series' very checkered history.
Twin Blaster.
Would this game be better if it was played at 60 frames a second? Yeah, you know what? I don't know if you can just I don't know if you just say that. Maybe the game would be completely different. I mean, yeah, it would be playable. I like the concept of the game a lot. I'm really digging the, like short little self-contained missions. I like the different characters. I like that every R-Wing has different abilities. I feel like that could have been a good direction for the series later on. That plus, excuse me, that plus, being able to customize your ship could have been kind of cool. Nice. Okay, so here you go. Here you go. Nintendo, if you're watching, I know you took my ideas for Breath of the Wild, and even Mario Odyssey to some small extent, but I got a great Star Fox idea. Okay, Star Fox 64. Use that as a template. Lots of levels. Landmaster, couple of transformations. Keep the Chicken Walker. It's good. But, allow me to select my character. Have them be a little different. Every character's a little different. You unlock coins to buy, like, scrap, and you can customize your R-Wing. Remember F-Zero? On the GameCube, where you could earn little, like, parts and make your own, like, Blue Falcon thing that wasn't really a Blue Falcon? Maybe do the same for Star Fox, where you earn parts, put them together, create your own R-Wing. And each character handles differently, has a different special. You know, just kind of... There's not a whole lot that needs doing in Star Fox, because it's just a shoot game. It's a very simple shoot game on rails, and sometimes not on rails. So just stick with the formula, keep it perfected, have a cool story. You know, don't keep retelling the same story over and over again, because we've done that. And just make it good and not suck cock, and then you have a game that might sell a little bit and might be cool. Some good music, good visuals, good gameplay. That's all you need. I understand Nintendo wants to innovate, and I can respect that, because they've definitely brought a lot of their games into different directions in a very good way. Breath of the Wild is an excellent example of that. But when it comes to Star Fox, I guess what else can you do, really? Kid Icarus 3DS was the best Star Fox game. I loved Kid Icarus 3DS. Vinny, you are literally listing half of the features of Command. That would have been, you know, maybe that's a cool game then. But yeah, I'm totally down for a new Kid Icarus game. If it's in the same style as the one that we got on 3DS, all the better. Vinny, don't listen to that guy. Command is bad. Oh, okay. The story is bad. Okay. There's a lot of people saying different things about Command. Hang on, we're gonna do this. I'm running out of time here, apparently. What do you think of Sin and Punishment? Sin and Punishment was cool. I like the Wii one. So here we go. When am I going to do the stream of UN Squadron? That would have been a nice inclusion. UN Squadron is badass, and I'm definitely going to do a stream of that at some point. But I just don't know when. Like I said, we've got a lot of stuff. I'm gonna start Spooptober this week. There's a lot of stuff I want to do. Also, why is Venom so bright and colorful and cheery? This planet was, like, scummy in every other iteration of Star Fox. Dude. Venom was once a very beautiful planet. That's the actual lore. Oh, I didn't know that. I kind of don't... You'll notice, I don't really keep up with the lore. The only games I'm really, like, proficient in lore with are, like, well, series. Zelda. Obviously Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross. Metroid to some extent, but even there I forget details. Thought I hit it. boss, maybe? Oh boy. Oh, we've slowed to a crawl. Okay. So I guess there's not too much left. Like, from what I understand, you can complete a run in 30 minutes. So we're just about there. Andross's forces in the Lilat system are defeated. Press on, you must neutralize Andross once and for all. Okay. Falco and Slippy will do this. Hear me, Star Fox. I am Star Wolf, will defeat you now. Whoa, dude. That's crazy. Worthless cowards, you act tough, but I'll destroy you! Pepper deceived you, I'm the best pilot in the Lilat system. Oh, that's debatable. Also, I'm Falco. My name isn't Star Fox, that's the name of the team. I'm Fox McCloud. Ugh. Maybe don't fly me into a fucking asteroid. Gwarg! You pathetic fools are completely worthless. Gwarg. How do I heal? I'm about to die. Please tell me I healed once I was in there. They healed me up. Beautiful. Great. Yep, they got fire bars in here. Very technological. I'm still on fire. Oh, you have to do a barrel roll. This is not a good level for a fucking R-Wing. Yeah, this is tough. This is tough. Every frame is so dense. Proceed on land. I just noticed the minimap too. Again, I'm like really impressed that this was possible on this hardware, and just how far they took this concept. I would say that this game does some things that even Star Fox 64 didn't do. And Star Fox 64 seemed to play it a little bit closer to the Star Fox 1 thing. This took more risks, which is probably another reason why I got semi-shit-canned. Well, it did get shit-canned. Cube. Oh boy. I would love if Nintendo went back, though. Someone said before, would this game be better with 60 frames a second? Well, yeah, of course. I would love if Nintendo went back and just modified the game, updated it. Like, we don't need a complete remake or reimagining. We just a little, you know, a little something. Just give me them steady frames. And it would be, I think it would be cool. A lot cooler. So yeah, I will say, I will think about what I said earlier, I will modify it and say yes, this game would definitely benefit from that. Also, I think Andross says, get wrecked. Every time Andross takes damage, he's like, get wrecked, get wrecked. Or erect. Speaking of erect.
Yo! What the f- You want penis enlargement pills?
Actually, it wasn't that tough.
Star Fox.
Good work, Star Fox.
What's a mission? Adios, Andross. Let's head back to Corneria.
Look at that. Voices. Some of them almost sounded like the voices from the N64 game. Almost. I like this attempt at the Great Fox, too. It's like a proto-Great Fox. So there's other difficulty modes. I'm assuming every time you play it, it is a little bit different. So, you know, that coupled with other difficulties probably makes this fairly replayable. Not too bad. It's got problems. Way ahead of its time. Excellent concept. You know, I'm happy to have finally completed a run of Star Fox 2. I think back to the letter we wrote 22 years ago. And I'm like, we finally did it. Rodents in space. Achieved. Possibly one of the weaker games in this collection, if you view it totally objectively. But nice to have. Did it feel good? I guess. I mean, if you mean the gameplay, sometimes. When I play SteamWorld Dig 2, I'm going to talk about The Last Jedi trailer, as well as recent episodes of Star Trek, Orville, and I guess that's about it. So. Yeah, I got, like, allergies. The sniffles are actually just... my nose is kind of stuffed. SteamWorld's a good game to like talk about unrelated random shit. But I swear I'm not crying. I'm not crying. That's just water on my face, 'cause it was raining. I got a C rank? Oh no. What'd I get? Yeah, C rank. So ranking system makes the game a little bit more playable. That letter select effect was more impressive than anything else in the game. It's okay. I'm happy to have played it. I really like it in the sense that I finally got to play it, and it was a very interesting take on Star Fox. But I don't love it. But there it is. There it is. That's the reason that some people even bought the system, because it's available for the first time. But I'd argue that there's so much other great stuff on the SNES Classic. Zelda, obviously, Yoshi's Island, even Super Punch-Out! This is all really, really good stuff, and I'm happy I have this. Maybe one day I'll boot it up and Chrono Trigger will be on here. You never know. Here's the thing. Is it worth it? Is it worth the 80 bucks? And I don't know. I mean, like I said before, it depends on you. For me, I think it was worth it as a collector's item, and for the controllers, and for the ease of use. The portability of it, it's like really small, and it's kind of cool. The library is good, though I'd be lying if I said it wasn't very difficult to spend 10 minutes to get the entire Super Nintendo library. And I wouldn't mind having this on the Switch instead, so I could just portably take this stuff with me. But for what it is, I like it, and I'm happy that I own it. So that's the Super Nintendo Classic. Hope you enjoyed. I will revisit this when I decide to play games on this collection. So you can look forward to seeing more of this eventually. And, oh look. What the hell? I didn't press anything. Oh, it's doing rewinds. Let's just see what it does. So it just plays through some of your more recent moments. I have to relive me getting a C for the rest of my life now. Thanks, Mario. It's the My Demo feature. Okay. That's kind of a cool feature, too. Like, little stuff like this is why this plus the controllers, like, just the overall package, I feel makes it worth it. In a lot of ways. So, yeah, that's the SNES Classic. Okay, I'm done with that. We're gonna take a quick break. I will be back with SteamWorld Dig 2. Hope you enjoyed it. Stick around.